What's your name?
My name is Tristan.
How old are you?
I am 3 years old.
Who do you love?
I love the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow. Well, Tristan is the light of my life. He is everything rolled up into one that I never thought I wanted, but that I needed. He does those things that as a parent you're not supposed to smile or laugh about, such as burping at the dinner table. He looks at you, opens his mouth and lets out this long burp and smiles, and it's so reassuring to see him exercising his brain and trying to get that smile out of you that he knows is in there.
He's got an awesome personality. That's the only way I can put it, I think. Not just with his parents, but with his friends, everybody. He's a good kid, and he's my everything.
At one point in time, we were told that he would never walk or talk, and about a year ago, he started walking, and so now we're very slowly working on the talking. Things that aren't normal are all the developmental things on the inside. He's got a myelin delay. He's got hypotonic cerebral palsy. He's got autism. And the other thing that's not normal about Tristan is that he doesn't let any of that stop him. When he was 3 weeks old, his primary care physician noticed a heart murmur. So we started going to a cardiologist, and they said he had a fenestrated atrial septal defect. They said by the age of 4, it should close up. In the 3 years they've been monitoring him, the holes have not closed up. And so we are at the point where we have to do an open heart surgery, because if it is not done, when he gets older, the blood flow between the chambers of his heart will cause pulmonary hypertension and eventually death. I had so many questions. We started with asking friends and our primary care physicians who they would recommend. And so the fact that I have to relinquish my son's life into somebody else's hands, I'm not going to take that decision lightly. Poor Dr. Derby, I asked him at the end, Dr. Derby, are there any questions that I haven't asked that you would ask if it were your child? And he says, honestly, he says, you've asked more questions than I think I could even think of. What really started hitting me that night before was we have a routine that I put him into bed, and then he'll tell me what he wants, whether he wants me to read him a book with his little interactive bears or whether he wants me to sing songs. And so, of course, that night it was singing songs. And just going through that process, in the back of my head, I'm like, goodness, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. This may be the last time I do this. A lot of prayers went out. We took him into the hospital, and he's so comfortable there because we had made so many visits, and he has friends there, and they were all waiting for him. And then when they took him in the back, that was really hard. Because you're looking at your little boy that he seems perfectly fine, and knowing that they have to fix this hole in his heart, wondering about all the things that could go wrong.
The plan for Tristan's surgery will be that I'll be going back with him. I'll be the last one he sees when he's out, and when he comes to, well, I'll be the first one he sees. My wife's a softie. Well, I'm kind of softy too, because I'm an emotional person at times. But, when it comes to, a situation like this with Tristan, I'm staying as strong as possible.
The OR nurses, that they would come by and see Tristan, and because we were the first room, my folks were able to see that after they came and visited Tristan, they went and visited the other kids that they had done surgeries on. So to me, that was nice, that it wasn't just a special thing because of Tristan, they really care and they were really there. And then there was Christy, who just, she was not only there to nurse Tristan, but she was there to nurse Mommy and Daddy too. That was so key to Tristan's success there. I think that little man in there is what keeps us strong. You know, if you would have asked me before Tristan was born if we could handle all this, and I would have said, there's no way I could be a special needs mom. But I've come to the realization God doesn't give you anything that you can't handle. And I think God gave Tristan to us because, not because Tristan needed us, but because we needed Tristan. We're the Pastrano family, and this is Tristan. He's our favorite little person in the whole world.